Okay, thanks for happening along. And if blowers interest you, why here's a review of what I'll call a Force 2 Billy Goat blower. This one features the Honda 13 horsepower motor, and I'll preface my remarks here with two big words: holy crap. Look, you want to blow the coconuts out of the tree? You can do it. You want to blow the watermelons out of the patch? You can do it. Do you stripe parking lots at church or something and you want all the aggregate off before you do that? Or to maybe seal, if you're an asphalt guy, those surfaces? Well, better be careful, because this thing will not only do the aggregate, it'll tear the asphalt off. All right, I'm exaggerating, but man, what a machine. It blows that great a wind. But, and there's always a but in life, right? It ended up not being the right fit for me. My bad. And I'll go into that. First off, I'm not the young sprig I once was, and the self-propulsion apparatus or feature here requires one to have the strength of a mule to engage it. It's one of those things like an old lawnmower where you want to defeat the lever with a C-clamp or not a C-clamp, but a spring clamp or something on there, but you can't because it's not safe then. And this other lever on your right allows you to toddle that end up down there if you get into wet or heavier leaves, and that's a neat feature as well. But I did have a problem with that, and I'll go into that in a moment. So yeah, my impressions of the Honda. Come on, give me one dumb reason why you wouldn't want a Honda, and it's decompression valve to afford one in a very easy means of startup are all there. The features that we've come to expect with a Honda power plant. Anyway, everything that's good, nothing that's bad. Another match made in heaven. Hondas are a match made in heaven for any machine, in my opinion. But again, my bad. I ended up, you have to have that feeling when you get into a big purchase like this, because it's a lot of money, a couple $1,000 here for this. And I never had that feeling. It wasn't that fit. And again, my bad. Mine is the misinformed story, and I should have known. But being fair, I'll show you what merited that thought here in a moment when all this is kind of tidied up and over with. And yeah, there's that bell, while I'm thinking about it, that you can put in the housing that will direct the wind out the front and then up and down. Well, and I'll get into this as I said in a moment. I thought I would have a means of deflecting the wind 180 degrees off that handle on the back of the machine. Now, look, I didn't. But when the self-propelled feature is engaged, and while it is proportional to the engine speed, and that does change it in some measure, overall my impression of it is it's just too darn slow. Now, I don't want to run with it, but anyway, when you're a landscaper, it's a moot point because you wouldn't have the self-propelled feature, and you wouldn't probably want it. But now back to this outlet and the way that it toddles. There's a knob there on the left side that allows you to kind of shunt its reaction to lessen it, or to kind of firm it up a little bit. And we're at the 12 o'clock point where those seams hem together. This one's already started to distort. And that ended up being a little bit of a problem, and it's going to be a problem. But, I didn't even get out of the gate. I didn't have it 15 minutes, and I didn't have that feeling. So, it's okay. It happens, but I should have looked at it a little bit closer and not assume what I thought it had that it didn't have. So when you're blowing your leaves and you get all the way to the end after walking a couple hundred feet in my example, then you have to turn around. Then you go back at it. Then you turn around. Then you go back at it and you turn around. Well, look at the snout on this one. The same thing. The engine's on the other side. This one's mounted on the front of a zero turn, I think. And this is what I thought I had. This one even has a foot pedal. I'm not sure if it was motorized or not, but I saw this and I thought, man, gotta have that. See where you can turn that clockwise or counterclockwise to deflect that wind? And that's what I had assumed this one had, and it ended up not working out. So, my bad again. Anyway, it happens, and boy, you're looking for a lot of wind. Overall impressions of the machine are you'll get it. The Honda is a great fit again, and if you're a landscaping guy, you wouldn't want the self-propelled feature anyway. Great machine, that's my opinion, and nothing but praise. The rest of it is just it's my bad. Only way to say it, I guess. All right, on the better side of things, it wasn't a total waste. Gas is down to $1.36 a gallon. I filled the car up, and the great TP shortage of 2020 isn't. Geez, we got a membership warehouse and toilet paper and lots of it and everything. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and have a good laugh, and I hope it blows.